The second speaker for tonight, he is the passionate guy from Malaysia. He is none other than Toastmaster Sai Long. Please welcome him.
Fear. When you first hear the title of my speech, or when you first read it from the agenda, what feeling did you have? Was it is such a heavy, serious topic. No, fear is not something that I want to actually face at all before you reach the door and get out from this room. Do you know that actually there's two types of fear? The first type is prime.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Prime fear, it is actually something that we are evolved to be afraid of, like darkness. Because when imagine you are actually 2 million years ago, you are in a cave. If you go out of your cave during these dark times, there's a high probability that you will be eaten and you are dead. Prime fear is also the same thing as when you see a car speeding towards you. That is prime fear. And prime fear is also the same when you actually have a gun.
Oh.
If someone uses a gun to point towards you, this fear that you feel is actually prime fear. And these kind of fears are very real. Because your life is being threatened. So of course, when you are in that kind of situation, it is very important for you to make sure that you are safe and run away from the danger. And prime fear is there for a good reason. It is the reason why all of us here are still here. It is because we are afraid of things that will threaten our life, that we survive. Even though when you first hear my title, you might feel that it is not something that you would want. But this fear, prime fear, is the one that kept us alive until now. This is why if you have young kids like President Takako, I'm sure that when your kids are young, you will actually try to protect them and teach them this kind of danger so that they are afraid of things that will threaten their lives. This is the first fear, prime fear. The second type of fear is what I call fake fear. What is fake fear? Do you still remember the first time that you step on the stage to give a speech? What ran through your mind when you're giving the speech and before the speech itself? Oh, what if I actually forget my lines? Oh, what if they don't like my speech? Oh, what if there's no one that claps for me? All these kind of fears are fake. Why? I mean, to you, it's very real. But it is fake because all these kind of things hasn't happened yet. It is the same as my girlfriend's dog. My girlfriend's dog is a very cute poodle called Bible. Whenever she actually sees floor that is smooth, she will actually not dare to step on it. Because when she was younger, she actually slipped on the tile floor. And now, whenever there's somewhere slippery, whenever we bring them to the wet, we actually need to put tissue paper so that she will actually go through it.
Wow.
It is because of a fear that she, as a pet, imagined. But that thing is not there. It's not slippery anymore. But she doesn't know. It is the same fear that we imagine when we want to do something. Do you still remember the dream that you want to do, but because of certain things, you did not do it? And if you look back, if you really did do it, something would have changed. I myself, I have a very close experience with fake fear last Sunday. Last Sunday, I'm sure that P1, Toastmaster 1, Toastmaster Wibun, we were there in the dinner, and at 8 p.m. I said, I need to go back and rest. I went back to my hotel, tried my best to prepare for the next day's table topic contest. But when I was alone, there's this small voice saying in my head, what if you actually disappoint everyone that has faith in you? What if when you're on the stage, you don't dare to say anything at all? And the more this happens, the more I wanted to run away. And there was one point that I was thinking that maybe I should pretend to be sick and just run away from the competition. And I was very lucky that I attended the conference, because during the conference there was one seminar that I went in that it says, remind yourself of what you give to the audience. And I used that technique, and with combination of President Takako's technique, I calm myself to meditation, and I see that that threat is not there. The fear is based on no evidence. There's no evidence I will fail because I have equal chance to win the competition as everyone else. Should I actually believe my own words and my own fear, there will be no table topic competition champion here standing talking to you. So it is very important for us to differentiate prime fear and fake fear. We have lived as slaves of fear for a long time. It is time for us to take back our power and become master of fear. Because when you master your fear, you will be able to master your destiny. Now the second question is fake fear bad?
No.
Yes and no. Because fake fear actually comes from us as a human. We as a human are both blessed and cursed at the same time. Why do I say so? Because in the whole wide world, humans are the only creature on earth that has the ability to see in the future, to plan for the future. You never see your dog plan for his veterinary visit. If that happens, it will be quite appalling, right? You never see animals that actually build shelters before the rain comes because they see the sky is dark. We as humans have the ability to see into the future and imagine the future. And fear actually feeds on this. If you use the fake fear wrongly, you will be paralyzed and you will not do anything. But use it correctly, you will actually be pushed to go and do action. Members of Suvarnabhumi Toastmaster Club, if you notice, this week I actually reserved the speaking slot on Monday. It is because I would like to become the master of fear, because I want to make sure that I prepare for the speech and I give the speech. If you wait until you are prepared, there is a high chance that you will wait 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you still haven't prepared your speech. Because there's still days, there's still time, and you don't fear that you fail. But when you actually announce that you're going to give a speech, you have a commitment to your members. And if you don't deliver that speech, in a way, you fail. And this kind of fear of failure is actually very important. And it will actually help you move towards your goal. And for those of you who haven't felt fear for a long time, I actually ask you to try to find something that will make you feel afraid. Because if you haven't felt fear for a long time, it means that you're in your comfort zone for a long time. And the easiest way to do that is to give a speech. So for those of you who haven't feel this, make sure that you give more speeches so that you affect more people and you go out of your comfort zone. So it is time for us to not let fear become our master. It is time for us to become master of fear and master our destiny. Back to you.